Hey everybody, Amaranthine here. Welcome back to Let's Play Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. We're getting ready to take on the boss of the Fire Grotto, and on hard mode, you want to take him out in somewhat of a different way. I usually would start on the left side facing him, but on hard mode, the way that he works, I mean, as you can see, he's pretty much a furnace. And if you stop spraying him with water, he gets his fire back, and that's his way of recovering health. On hard mode, it happens ridiculously fast. So you want to try to manipulate the way that the platforms are spinning, because once you get them from that initial color, they'll start spinning the other way. So you'll be able to take them down from that first color pretty easily on the left side, but then you won't be able to really get them as much, I guess, when the platforms are spinning the other way. So yeah, just start on the right side, just like what I did. If you're on easy or normal mode, go ahead, start on the left side, because his recovery time's a lot longer. So at stage 4, Pete's Peak, let's get going. Oh, it's Goofy! Which...
Gosh, Mickey, I still can't find Pluto. And I've looked every which way but up.
My Goofy sucks.
Hey, maybe you should look up this mountain. You can even use these snazzy climbing britches and this rope. Looks like you're gonna need all the help you can get.
Alright, so you have to physically walk into it, which is fine. And this is our final costume of the game. It's Mountain Climber Mickey. He is pretty much standard Mickey, but he now has a grappling hook, so he now has a longer reach. Depending on the way that you're facing, that will decide which way the grappling hook goes up, obviously. Just standing there, it will shoot diagonally up. If you hold down left or right, it will shoot in that respective direction. Crouching, in whatever direction you're facing, will shoot horizontally like that. If you hold up, it shoots straight up. So you can grab onto these as well, and use them to swing about. We've got these new enemies now that you need to disarm them by grabbing their shields, and then you can stomp on their heads. As far as actually taking enemies out, the grappling hook works more like, I guess, it doesn't necessarily stun them, but they do look like they are getting hurt. Like, I'll try and demonstrate over on this guy. See, I mean, this is happening to him, but he's not really taking damage at all. So, I mean, I guess it's a good way to set up jumping on him, as long as you don't have a ceiling right above you and you fall through him. But yeah, so you can grab onto those gray blocks as well, but that's a little too far down. And here comes my favorite part about the grappling hook. As soon as we get up here, boom! Take out the fucking bees. I love that shit. But other than that, the grappling hook isn't, you know, Mountain Climber Mickey isn't anything all that special. You know, Turban Mickey by far is still the best Mickey in this game. Oh, what the fuck? I just... So yeah, you know, you can still get enemies to latch onto them and grab them, but I wanna... I've never done that before. I wanna see this. Hang on. This is... Does that even do anything? Okay, so I'm on. No, that doesn't even do it. What's the point of that? So I can grab onto that horizontally, but alright. Now, one thing that you do want to be aware of is that when you're trying to get up onto those platforms now, depending on the way that they're moving, Mickey will be stationary when he's climbing up. But if you're, let's say the platform's moving to the right and you're latched on to the very left of it, when Mickey climbs up, he's going to be stationary and that platform's still going to be going to the right. So you'll end up falling to your death with that. So you want to be careful on which way it's going. Okay, now with this, I originally thought you don't want to get sucked down by the wind. And, well, you still don't, but just fall down. And yeah. We're latching onto the bottom so that we can get over here. And we've got two big Mickey boxes. So the first one is a big heart. The second one, I believe, is still just more coins. Yeah. Which we do still want the coins because we want to reach 200 again so that we can get another heart. But yeah, this part's just, I don't know, it just feels so scary. And yeah, you can notice there that even though the wind did get me, oh shit! Oh my god. Even though the wind did get me, it didn't knock me down. That is because, I don't know, for some reason, wind just doesn't seem to affect Mickey in this mountain climber uniform, and we're going to use that to our advantage on the next boss fight coming up. So now, this is what I was talking about, so just wait for it to go the other way, because now I was like more in the middle of it. So if I would have just gone up, there is a chance that I could have died. Alright, now, we are coming up to the boss here. Now, the best way that I've seen to take this guy out is to constantly switch between Turban Mickey and Mountain Climber Mickey, so go ahead and get that ready. But be prepared for a really rough fight. I'm not kidding, because just as this progresses on, he just seems to get tougher and tougher. So what he'll do is he will fly from the background to the foreground, and that will create some wind that will knock you off. Then he'll crack either 1 to 3 eggs that will release either this liquid or these birds, but you want to be careful when you fight them because you're gonna die and die and die and die and oh wait a minute, I'll die. And even normal Mickey, die, and then you die, and then you die, and you die. So alright, this is going to be for real now. So, I already somewhat said what his exact pattern is, but now when he flies from the background to the foreground to create that wind, he's only going to do that once. So, after he does that, you know he's coming down to crack an egg. So, you can kind of prepare yourself for that, but then the thing is, you don't know how many times he's going to fly down to crack eggs. Because, you know, it's completely random. He could do it once, he could do it twice, he could do it 3 times. So you want to get Mountain Climber Mickey ready to go at all times. And yeah, I almost died there. Luckily the wind saved me again. It's really rare if something like that happens, but I guess if you're on the opposite side of where the wind's coming from, you might actually do it. But yeah, you just want to keep at it, really. You know, he'll change color when you get him low enough. And yeah, just gotta switch on the fly, keep pelting them with that magic. You know, that's the best way that I know of to take them down, because as far as I know, it's the most powerful way. And after a grueling battle, after doing this for a long time, you'll be able to knock him down, which is really good. I mean, this guy is easily, I think, probably in the entire game, I would say this guy's the hardest. Yes! Oh, look at him, look, he's like teaching him a lesson. You know, he's got the finger up like, now don't you ever do that again. So, we finally completed this stage, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little montage of all the times that I died. Like, that boss right there was enough to make me postpone doing more recordings on this game, because like, I don't think I can handle this. It's so terrible. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we're just going to go ahead and progress through the gameplay now. Stage 5, Snowy Valley. Let's get going. This is like almost an embarrassingly short stage, so that's why I'm just going to include this, and then that way the final stage of the game can just be its own little video. So okay, we've got these little things here. I guess they're like crystals or something, I don't know. But depending on the side that you spray them on, that they will have a platform that will come out. So, like, I sprayed on it the left side the first time, so on the right side then there's a platform. But you pretty much just want to be Fireman Mickey this whole time. If anything, just to take advantage of these platforms whenever you see them. So come on up here, and another extra life. Never anything wrong with that. Oh shit. So okay, just going to keep going. Yeah, there is a big Mickey box up there, but you know what? If it was coins, we have enough. If it was another 1-up, we don't need it. So there's no point. So just continue on over here, and here's the end of the first section of the stage. Second section is just a complete straight shot. It's nothing but riding on platforms and jumping over pits. I don't even think there's any enemies either. You just straight do this. There's no big Mickey boxes to collect. There's no side stuff whatsoever. It's just jump on the platform, get on the platform, and then even if you don't, there you go. And third section right here is the boss. And of course, let's get Turban Mickey out. And this boss, you know, there's no actual like roll call or anything like that on what the bosses are called. I would say this is the Abominable Snow Pete, just because of this. You can only hit him on the head. The first couple of times he goes over the half pipe, he will, yeah. You can only hit him on the head, and you can jump on him, because the first couple of times he goes over the half pipe, he's not going to do flips or anything like what he just did right there. Yeah, in hard mode, he shoots out quite a few fireballs at you. If this was normal mode, he'd only be shooting at 3. If you're Fireman Mickey, you can freeze the fireballs, and they'll just fall down beforehand, but since we can get hit enough times, we're just going to go ahead and do that. So, while Mickey gets all happy because we just beat the 5th stage in like 50 seconds, I think. I don't know how long it took. I'm going to stop right there, and we'll continue this on in the next part. I'll see you then.